Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel which name is Analytics Pro, and here under this playlist guys we are just going to cover only difference of DAX functions which is mostly asked in an interviews. So in the previous tutorial guys we have compared date add versus parallel period. I hope you guys are cleared with the difference of date add versus parallel period, and now in today's tutorial guys we will compare one more difference between same period last year versus parallel period. So let's look at the syntax of parallel period and same period last year. So here is the syntax guys. We have just only one parameter under same period last year, which is dates. And if we talk about the parallel period X function parameters, you guys have already known about it, like dates, number of intervals, and under interval guys we have year, quarter and month. And here is the difference guys between same period last year and parallel period. Same period last year compare the amount of current selection in the slicer with previous year, month, quarter or day, and parallel period compare the amount from current selection with the slicer with last year, month, quarter or day, which is n-1. So this time guys this statement maybe get confused, but don't worry guys, once we see with the practical your all the doubts will be clear about same period last year versus parallel period, and you can easily elaborate the difference in the front of interviewer. So let's go to Power BI desktop screen and look at the practical. So here we have entered in Power BI desktop screen, and before start the practical guys let me show you the data set. So let's go to the table view. So here under this table guys we have taken data of 2020 to 2023, and again guys I have used this calendar auto function to auto generate the calendar of primary keys, and here under modeling tab guys again we have created the same connection which is one to many. I hope you guys are clear with this thing because we have already discussed the same thing in the previous tutorial. And now let's go back to the report view, and here we have taken table visual and this is our slicer visual. So what I will do guys, I will simply take dates and sales. So date column I will take from this calendar auto table. So let me select this date column and drop it here. So as we already know guys, it created a hierarchy. So firstly guys, we will compare year over year sales. So what I will do, from this date hierarchy guys, I will simply remove this day, month and quarter, and now only we can see the years. And from this next table guys, I will take only sales. So let me select this sales column and drop it here. So here I can see the year wise sales. And now guys, what I will do, let's create same period last year DAX function. So let me quickly go here into the new measure and click here on the new measure, and here guys I will take my measure name as same period, and this is also the part of the time intelligence DAX function guys. So I will start with calculate. So the first parameter is expression. So under expression parameter guys I will simply take sum of sales amount and bracket close, comma, and the next parameter is filter 1. So here under this parameter guys I will use my DAX function which name is same period last year, and we have just only one parameter which is dates. So I will simply take date from the calendar auto table. So here is the column guys. Now let me close the bracket and hit enter, and now let me select this measure and drag and drop it here under this table visual. So with the help of this same period last year we can easily compare year over year sales, like this is the current year sale, this is the previous year sale. You guys can clearly see it here. Similar way current year, previous year. And the reason of this blank value guys, because we have no data of 2019. So I hope you guys are clear with this same period last year. And now guys let's create another measure of parallel period. So again I will simply go here under this three dots and click here on this new measure, and this time my DAX function name is parallel period, and this is the also part of time intelligence which we have already discussed in the previous tutorial. So I will start this DAX function with calculate, and under expression parameter guys I will take sum of sales column and close this bracket, comma, under filter 1 parameter guys I will use my DAX function which name is parallel period, and we simply need to enter the parameters. First parameter is date. So simply I will take calendar auto date, comma, and I want to compare with the previous year. So I'll put it -1, comma, and under interval guys I am taking this year this time, and close the bracket, hit enter. And now let me select this measure and drop it here. So with the help of same period and parallel period we can compare the last year sale with current year sale. So as such there is no difference between same period and parallel period. And now guys I will take dates column under the slicer visual. So I will simply select this date column and drop here under this slicer. So it is getting me the list of date. So what I will do guys, I will simply go here and convert into the date hierarchy. So if you click here on this drop down guys, so you will see more hierarchical level of data. So if you expand this quarter guys, you will get to see the month of that particular quarter. Similar way, if you expand this January guys, you will get to see the days. So in this way, you guys can also change the setting of your slicer. And now guys, as such, there is no difference between same period and parallel period. So what I will do guys, I will simply select this Q1 of 2023. And here you guys can see the difference between same period and parallel period. The values are different. So firstly guys, let's talk about same period last year. So when I select Q1 of 2023, it will compare the sales with 2022 Q1. And now guys, let's go to the next page and cross check the sales. So here under this page guys, we have taken year wise sales, quarter and year wise and month wise sale. So here we guys can clearly see in the first quarter of 2022 the sales is 48,1269, and here we can see the same sales of Q1. So whenever you select any value in the slicer guys, it will compare the same value with the previous year. So this time we have selected Q1 of 2023, so that's why it is comparing the sales of Q1 2022. But if you observe one thing here guys, parallel period giving the sales of last year, which is 2022. So let's check the sales of 2022. So here we guys can see the sales of 2022 is 1919595, and here you can see the same figure. So that means parallel period DAX functions calculate the sales of entire year of previous year if you compare year over year. And let's take one more example. Suppose guys, I am selecting Q2 of 2023. So we guys can see the same period last year figure has changed, but there is no impact of parallel period. And now guys, let's go to the Q2 and check the sales of 2022. So here we guys can see the sales of Q2 2022, which is 527207. So basically guys, same period last year DAX function calculate the sales of current selection with previous year and compare both the quarter over quarter, year over year or month over month. But the parallel period DAX function guys, it calculate the sales of entire year if you select interval as a year. And now let me uncheck this. And now guys, let's take one more example. So this time I want to compare the sales quarter over quarter with same period last year with parallel period. So what I will do, I will simply remove the year from here, and again I will select this date column here and simply remove month and day. So here we can see the year as well as the quarter. And now guys, what I will do, I will make one more changes here under the parallel period DAX function. So here under interval guys, instead of year, I will simply take quarter and hit enter. So here under this parallel period guys, you can simply make the comparison of quarter over quarter. So with the help of parallel period guys, you can easily compare quarter over quarter sale. So this is the Q1 sale of 2020 and the same sale you can see it here. In a similar way guys, you can compare other quarters. This is the current quarter sale and this is the previous quarter sale. In a similar way, current quarter, previous quarter. And if you observe one thing here guys, under same period, it is getting starting 4 values are blank because that is all the quarter of 2020 and it start compare with 2021 only. So that means same period compare with previous year, but parallel period compare quarter over quarter with same year. And if you observe one more thing here guys, the totals of both the functions are different. So let's check how totals are different. So what I will do guys, I will simply select Q1 of 2023. So see guys, the moment I click Q1 2023, so the same period compare the sales of 2022 Q1, which we have already seen, which is 481269 of 2022. But this parallel period guys, it is getting the sales of last year quarter. So last quarter of 2022 is December, November and October. So it is compare December, November and October sale. And now let's check the sales of last quarter of 2022. So see guys, the last quarter sale of 2022 is 456968. That's why here answer is 456968. So basically guys, parallel period compare n-1, which means current selection with previous year. But if you apply same period last year DAX function, it compare the same data with same selection. And now let's read the definition again. So see guys, same period last year compare the amount from current selection with previous year, quarter, month or day. But parallel period compare n-1, which is current year selection with last year, which we have seen in the practical. So I hope you guys are clear with the difference of same period last year versus parallel period. But if you guys have still confusion with this difference, so watch this video again and practice the same concept with both the DAX functions. And those who are new to this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel, which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.